You don't reach for your wallet. You don't enter a password. You don't scan a card. You simply look forward. Camera reads your face. Your heartbeat confirms your presence. Your veins unlock the system. The payment is approved. It's not because you proved who you are, but because your body did. This is a world where money no longer belongs to documents, numbers, or devices. It belongs to you, or more precisely, to your biology. Every financial system ever built depends on identity. Names, signatures, PINs, passwords, cards, accounts, and every one of them can be stolen. History is filled with fraud because identity has always been separate from the human body. What if that separation ended? What if biometric data replaced all forms of financial identity? In this future, financial identity is no longer something you carry. It is something you are. Your fingerprints, your face, your iris, your voice, your heartbeat patterns, your neural signatures. Every transaction, everywhere on Earth, requires biological verification. No exceptions, no alternatives, no anonymity. Today, identity is abstract. A number in a database. A record on a server. In this scenario, identity becomes biological truth. Your body becomes the key, and keys cannot be forgotten. Biometrics already exist. Fingerprint scanners, facial recognition, voice authentication. But today, they are optional, secondary, backups. They assist identity. They do not replace it. Now imagine the shift. Banks delete passwords. Governments phase out IDs. Cards become obsolete. The body becomes the account. This system doesn't rely on a single biometric. It uses layered verification. Face plus heartbeat. Fingerprint plus gait. Voice plus neural rhythm. Dynamic traits. Traits that change subtly over time. Impossible to fake completely. You can't steal a fingerprint remotely. You can't guess an iris. Identity theft plummets. Entire black markets disappear. Once, signatures were sacred. Then they became trivial to fake. Biometrics reset the hierarchy. Forgery becomes biological theft. No more resets. No more breaches of leaked databases. The most hacked weakness in modern history simply vanishes. People stop fearing online transactions. Adoption accelerates. Digital economies expand faster than ever before. No paperwork, no literacy barriers, no physical addresses required. If you have a body, you have an identity. Billions enter the formal economy for the first time. When banking spread, economies exploded. This does it again, but faster. Tax evasion declines. Money laundering becomes nearly impossible. Every transaction links back to a human being. Perfect identification means perfect traceability. There is no such thing as an anonymous transaction anymore. Every purchase, every transfer, every donation, all tied to a living person, forever. Paper archives faded. Digital records persist. Biometric records are permanent. If money is tied to biology, biology becomes valuable. Coercion replaces hacking. Crime turns physical. Fingerprint under pressure still works. An eye forced open still scans. Security becomes a human vulnerability. Governments ban forced biometric use. Enforcement lags. Technology moves faster than protection. What if the system makes a mistake? A false match. Corrupted biometric record. You are locked out of your finances. It's not because of a password error, but because the system no longer recognizes your body. Except this time, you are financially invisible. Passwords can be changed, biometrics cannot. Compromised fingerprint is compromised forever. When something goes wrong, it stays wrong. Who owns biometric databases? Banks, governments, corporations? Control of identity becomes control of life. Gold, paper, digital, now biology, injuries, disabilities, medical conditions. Some bodies don't authenticate easily. Systems struggle to adapt. People fall through the cracks. Black markets demand anonymity. Offline economies grow. Cash becomes rebellion. Only the powerful can opt out. Everyone else is permanently visible. Biometric systems monitor stress, heart rate variability, neural signals. Financial access becomes linked to physical state. A sick body may trigger restrictions, not because you did something wrong, but because your body changed. You no longer trust banks. You trust sensors, algorithms, machines that decide if you are you. Fraud collapses. Security reaches historic highs. Efficiency skyrockets. But humanity pays a price. When your body becomes your wallet, you can't leave it behind. You can't hide. Can't forget. What if biometric data replaced all forms of financial identity? Crime would fall. Access would rise. Trust would return. But freedom would shrink, because the one thing you can never change would now control everything you own. If your body becomes your financial identity, what happens when technology decides you are no longer you? That is the next question. And it's already closer than we think.